week we'll be on Unit 10, Week 1. And our story for this week is What's the Big Idea, Molly? Again, that story for this week is What's the Big Idea, Molly? Boys and girls, when you are listening to your story, please make sure you are listening to the sequence of events. And you already know when we're talking about sequence of events, we're talking about what happens first, next, and last. Great job, great job. Remember, when you listen to your story, pay attention to that. Also, boys and girls, our genre for that story will be a fantasy. And we all know, what is a fantasy? What is a fantasy? That's right. It's a story such as what? Made up characters, for examples. For example, do animals talk? No, animals do not talk. So we know when we hearing stories like that, we know that that story is what? A fantasy. Great job, great job. So pay attention to that as well. Now, our phonic for this week, boys and girls, would be the long U. Again, our phonics for this week would be the long U. And for example, what is this a picture? What do I have a picture? A picture of a what? That's right, a cube. Say it with me, boys and girls. Cube. Let's blend the word cube. 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 Do you hear that long U sound? That's right. You. You hear that long U sound. Now, boys and girls, I know my smart cookies know this. What does a short U sound make? Great job, great job. So this week, boys and girls, I want you to pay attention to the long U. Because again, the long U sound give you what? You. And like you can see right here, we have a picture. And with this picture, it's a picture of a button. And the button is looking like it's on mute. Say it with me, boys and girls. Let's say that word. Let's blend it. Well, let's say the word first. Mute. What is the word? Mute. Yes. Now let's blend the word. Mute. Mute. Great job. So what sound do you hear in the word mute? Do you hear the short U or the long U? That's right, you hear the long U. And again, we know that long U make what sound? U. So I want you guys to practice on your phonics. Make sure you practicing on your long U. You can work on words that has that long U sound. And don't forget your story, and don't forget your genre for this week is fantasy. And we know, again, a fantasy is a make-believe story with imaginary people, things, and places. Again, such as talking animals. Now, we're going to move on over to your, what we call this? Sight words. Yes. So your sight words for this week, boys and girls. The sight word we have, and this is your new sight word that I want you guys to add on to your list. And I also want you to continue practicing the sight words that you have been studying for these previous week. But your new sight word for this week is going to be good who. Say it with me, boys and girls. Good who. Great job. I want you guys to practice writing your sight words. And when you practice writing them, I want you to make sure when you're writing, and I want you to write your sentence. So I want you to make sure you're writing using your sight words in a sentence. And when we're writing, I want you to remember, we always use our what? When we're writing, we always use our finger spaces. So make sure you have a space in between your words. Okay? Let's read this sentence. Let's just read this sentence that we have right here. This cake is good. What is good? The cake. Good job. And we know that, and can you tell me what word did we use in this sentence? What sight word did we use? That's right, we use the sight word good. Great job. So remember, when you're writing your sentences, remember to make sure you have your finger spaces in between your sentence. Now, before I end this lesson, I would like for us to go over our grammar for this week. Our grammar would be pronouns. And we know a pronoun, what? A pronoun takes the place of a noun. For example, Mom, cow, and I like fruit. Again, Mom, cow, and I like fruit. What word do you think will take the place of that pronoun? What pronoun will we use that will take the place? Will it be we like fruit, or will it be she like fruit? What would take the place of that noun? Will it be we or she? That's right, we like fruit. Great job. And another example, Mom went to the store. Will we say she went to the store or he went to the store? Tell me, what word would take the place of that noun? That's right, she went to the store. Great job. So for this week, boys and girls, I want you again to pay attention to your story, practice your sight words, as well as writing your sentences, and don't forget to read. Enjoy your week.